There we go. Fallout. Is it? Oh, what are you doing? Alt tabbing in Fallout 3. Still a dangerous prospect. But we are back. And actually, I think audio levels are a bit low, aren't they? So let's tinker with that, shall we? Let's bring the master volume up a bit. It's a little bit closer to, well, me. My audio levels. So my audio levels aren't so overpowering. And yes, here we are. As I said we would be. Let's get back into character. Can I really make that jump? That's the question. Can I really make that jump? Well, no time like the present. That was surprisingly easy. Right. I told myself I'd go deal with the ants for some reason. Should have just stayed in the vault. I could have easily have just double back. Well, no, could I really? They'd eventually find me and they shoot me. And just a pipe dream, really, isn't it? Okay. I can still hear that creepy crawler. I can't get too bad about it. I hope fuck, he found a way out. I was not mentally prepared for this fucker to find his way out. Does that mean the door's open? Did the fucker chew through the door? No, door's still locked. What did this fucker do? Second there, I thought that thing was moving, and it was an ant. I really am just paranoid, aren't I? And of course, haven't found a more controlled flashlight or night vision chems. So, I mean, I have a grenade. If I want to do that. Prefer a mine. But hey, maybe the drugs will help. Turn off the light. Again, don't know why. I think that I will get something of value out of this. And of course, I'm not the greatest sneaker either, but I'm not going to get better without practice. Screw it. Frag grenade. Should I bank it over? Nope, not in the slightest. Okay. Well, that's 4 ants down. And probably a hell of a lot more to go. I actually took out one with my pea shooter. Yeah, I'm not getting in there, obviously. That's not terrifying at all. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, here, yeah. Let's see what we can do with this. And I'm out of ammo. Well, that was as good for a couple of shots. How many of these fuckers are there? Why? Does it sound like there's still more of them? Oh, God, there's more coming from over there. Well, I mean, on the plus side, my stupidity was rewarded. On the plus side, my stupidity was rewarded. Dare I poke the ant's nest again? I'm gonna poke the ant's nest again. You ain't gonna need it. I don't think I'm going to be getting up there. Well, maybe I can. Yeah, nope. I don't think so. So why would I want to? Because there's probably a queen ant in there. And I don't think I'm going to be able to take on a queen ant. But... noted. That's what you'll find if you head into the ant's den. More ants! Well, can't say I'm terribly surprised. And now, something I thought it would take quite a bit longer, and has proven not to. I guess I really can't avoid the obvious. Going to the big town that apparently is set in the middle of with a giant nuclear bomb in the center, according to that backpack vendor. Okay. Alright. It's unavoidable, I guess, at this point. Hopefully they won't have a problem the way I'm dressed, because honestly, these Raider rags are significantly better than what I pulled out of the vault off of those assholes. So, I think I'll stick to them. Back out to the wasteland. Well, no one knew shooting at me. Consider that a win. looks like daylight's coming at least. That should make things a bit less chaotic, I suppose. Definitely got stuff to sell.
Most illustrious office, or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that I must answer, of course. Of course I was elected. Sweet America. Of course. Isn't the right to vote the very foundation of a democracy? Fortunately, in the interest of national security, I'm not at liberty.
Gotta be careful, because who knows what we're going to come up to around the bend. So far, seems like it's peaceful. Okay, that guy just started running. Why is he running? What does he know that I don't? Yeah, I'll be careful. I am trying to see why that guy got so wound up.
Friendliest town around.
I ain't seeing. Is this the cave? This might be the cave. Yes, I'm procrastinating. I'm trying to avoid going into the town with a giant nuke in the center. Let's take a look at Montague's password. Red Rutabaga. The storage station is for lore. Okay. Ah, right in front of me. Well, have to say, this thing looks pretty nice. What can you tell us, Montague? Log entry 1. Error. Log entry 2. Purchased some new Emilor vests for my chem station. Trying to find someone in Megaton to repair the damn Nuka machine. It's on the French gun that's been eating all my Nuka-Colas. Find out where Nukas are going. Find someone to install plumbing in my recently renovated bathroom. And error. Why do I have a feeling this might be bad? Somehow. Nah, whatever. I mean, I gotta give this Montague credit. This is not that bad. Score! That sounds like a time to celebrate. Disengage lock? Well, smart guy kept some ammo behind. Honestly, I'll take the 10mm. And does he have 5.56? Don't know if I'll use the thing again, but won't hurt. Bessie? Oh, really? What is Bessie? No, obviously it's a weapon, a rifle of some sort. I'm not that dumb. Rifles really ain't my thing, though. Prefer melee. But it's not bad. I mean, worst case scenario, it's not a bad idea to have a rifle to carry around with you. Oh. This guy. He had a nice little place. Too bad he died. And apparently had all the flesh ripped from his bones. Which, doesn't exactly leave me feeling the greatest. Shoot, the guy really did stock this thing, didn't he? I don't need to take everything. I'll take that. You know, if the Beth works, I would not mind it. Dang. The plumbing must be messed up. Put the gun away. You know you're in safe territory. You presume you're in safe territory. You hope you're in safe territory.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Godfrey, your personal robotic butler. I am here to look after your needs and to keep you happy and entertained. What can I do for you?
Tell me a joke?
Photons have mass? I didn't even know they were Catholic. Huh.
Yeah, probably.
Certainly, madam. Here you are.
Yeah, that could
I'll be
work.
sure and tidy up while you're away, madam.
The question is that all alcohol for show, or can I take it? Should I really be taking my own alcohol, though? That might be a bit obsessive. Yeah. Okay. So, I'll leave that on the shelf and drink it when I need it. I think it might be a bit insane to take all of that. I am not a raging alcoholic. Yet. Though I am apparently addicted to beer after only 3 of them. So, what does that really say about me? I will take more 10mm rounds. Yeah. I really cannot keep avoiding it. Beer withdrawal, you say? Well, I know the solution to beer withdrawal. Drink another beer. I can't possibly see this leading to any problems in the future whatsoever. Ah, beer, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems. What the hell are you running from, man?
Can you help me? I need water. Purified water, please.
Can you tell me what this place is a little bit more?
It's Megaton. Have you been living in a hole or something? Everyone's heard of Megaton. They
Kinda.
have plenty of water in there, but they only give it to residents or people who can pay for it.
Will any water do?
I've been drinking this irradiated shit and I can't do it. I just throw it up now. I need purified water, please.
I mean, I have some.
Are you serious? I can't offer anything in exchange, you know. I can just have it. I can just have it? For free?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You saved my life. Bless you.
Welcome to Megaton. Please stand clear of the gate. Have yourself a nice visit, partner. Have yourself a nice visit, partner.
Let's be honest here. We're going into a new town, right? Should probably
Need some
put on something that'll at least get a nice impression. Even if I do reek of booze and, well, other things. So, let's see. What do I got? Got that. What is really the nicest clothes I've got? Honestly, the trader outfit. Sure.
Rob, try the brass lantern.
I guess I'm pretty charismatic, so, you know. But let's not do anything crazy when we go in. We're just gonna introduce ourselves to people, maybe do a little bit of shopping. But we're not gonna commit to anything yet.
I'll be damned. Another newcomer. Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises. I don't know why, but I like you, girl. Something tells me you're all right. So welcome to Megaton.
It's a nice clothes.
Just holla if you need something.
You know what they say, clothes make the man. Nice town you got here, Sheriff. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Friendly and well-mannered. I think we're gonna get along just fine. You treat my people nice, and you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like.
Say nothing.
God, I hope you ain't one of those psychotic quiet types. So, is there anything else I can do for you?
Honestly, let's just cut to the chase. I'm looking for my dad, middle-aged guy. Maybe you've seen him.
Nope, sorry. I got enough fires to put out in this place that I don't have time to keep tabs on every visitor. I'd ask around town.
Can you give me directions around town?
Sure thing, partner. What do you need to find?
Clinic?
Our clinic is down in the crater, by the bomb.
Oh,
Doc
wonderful.
Church is a little rough around the edges, but the man's got talent and compassion.
Weapons dealer?
You'll probably want to see Moira at Craterside Supply. She sells some weapons. Makes some too, from what I hear. Her place is down by the crater.
Is there a bar?
Sure is. Moriarty's. The entrance is on the top
I
level.
thought you were about to say
opposite
down by the
main
crater.
gate. Just be careful. Moriarty is not your friend, no matter what he may say. So don't fall for his lies. And for God's sake, don't trust the man.
Pardon me? General store?
Moira sells all kinds of stuff at her place. Craterside Supply. Take a guess where it is.
Can I rent a bed?
Up at Moriarty's at the south end of town.
I think I'll stick
Talk
to
to
the
Nova.
cave
She'll
I
help
found.
you out.
Since you already have told me to stay away from Moriarty. So, check out something else.
Sure thing. What's on your mind?
Know anything about the area around Megaton?
It's called the Wasteland for a reason. But there are settlements too, spread all around. The human race is stubborn like that. To the south, you've got Rivet City. But don't bother going to D.C. The place is a war zone.
Tell me about your town.
What do you want to know?
Why? I just want to. Let me take a wild guess on why it's called Megaton.
The town's named after the bomb that's sitting in the middle of it. It hasn't gone off. Yet.
One day that thing's going to go off. You're living on borrowed time.
Maybe. Maybe. So long as you stay away from the bomb, I see my chances of a long life improving. I hope we understand each other.
I mean, I'll look at the bomb. Maybe I can disarm it. Who knows?
Oh, all right. Fine. But listen here. Just take a look at it first. Go easy. If you get the job done, there'll be 100 caps in it for you.
Let's talk about something else.
All right, what's on your mind?
I'm not even going to go into talking about the bomb. Nope, 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 nope.
Carry on.
What? Yeah, what is it?
You are a pale motherfucker. Looking for my father. Middle-aged guy? Maybe you've seen him?
Could be the guy I saw at Moriarty's saloon not too long ago. I'd ask there.
Can you tell me about Megaton?
What can I tell you about Megaton? Well, that fucking bomb is killing us all slowly. How's that for a piece of information?
What do you do around here?
I take care of the water purification plant. That old rusted hunk keeps us in clean water. For now.
The word around town?
Well, people have been saying that the water purifier's about to go. Honestly, I'll tell you what I tell them. I've been keeping that wreck going for 35 years, and this is the first time I've ever had a problem I couldn't fix.
Can I do anything to help?
Well, it's no secret that the old water treatment plant is on its last legs, and I'm the only one in town that can keep the damn thing running. I spend so much time up in the plant that I can't take care of the leaks that keep springing up in the pipes around town. Now, I don't expect much from strangers, but if you've got the know-how, I need someone to hunt down and repair those leaks.
How many?
From the pressure in the plant, my guess is that there are 3 of them scattered around town. Check along the pipes and the valves, but they might be a bit tricky to spot.
I'll keep it in mind.
I hope you can help. If folks knew how bad it was getting up here, well, I don't know what would happen. Well, back to work.
I'm wondering if I can hear, like, the pipes leaking. Don't tell me there's an actual shower here. This shit bag of a town. And it's out in the middle of the open. I guess beggars can't be choosers, right? Probably should have taken my stuff off now. It's all soaked. But kind of distracted. Well, there's one. That was pretty obvious. I am just really avoiding trying to talk to any of the vendors, aren't I? To be fair, I am soaking wet. Maybe I need some liquid courage. Cola. Looking for something other than beer. scotch. A little bit of scotch never hurt. That's not because I'm drunk. I totally didn't mean to not do that. And I can literally see a leak from here. See, I told you a little scotch wouldn't hurt. Alright. Hey, there actually is a bar here. So, I can see the third one.
Shall know an end to pain.
Let's focus on these tasks one at a time.
Come, drink with me and pray.
Yeah, I'm not drinking the irradiated water, dude. I saw what it did to the guy outside. I ain't that dumb. So I am traipsing about on top of roofs, so you know, who's to say how intelligent I actually am.
Yeah? What is it?
Pipes are all fixed.
Well, I'll be. The pressure's up in the plant. It looks like all the leaks have been fixed. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. But listen, it's only a matter of time before they burst again. And someone like you might not be around to fix them. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you caps for any scrap metal you can bring me. You'll find it all over the place out there in the waste. If I have a steady supply of scrap, I can keep the plant running and the pipe should be just fine. We got a deal?
Sure.
Good. This just keeps looking better. Those parts will keep this place running and the town in fresh water. Hurry back as soon as you find some.
Yeah. Alright. Let's stop avoiding the obvious. And first off, let's not, you know, fall to our death. Okay, let's focus here. There's the clinic. Do I want to talk to the doctor or the vendor? Let's talk to the vendor first, because my god, do I have a lot of junk to sell.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply. But what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you?
Well, first off, where'd you get the vault suit I kind of noticed when I came in?
I'm pretty sure I remember a girl coming into town with that about 10, 12 years ago. She didn't know a thing about the wastes, and I knew she'd get herself hurt without some sort of protection. So I offered to armor her vault suit. Never saw her again. Probably died out there, poor thing. In a way, she gave me the idea to write this book. It's yours, if you help.
Sure, tell you what I know.
Great! Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy.
Seriously, how do you people live out here? I've been having the damnedest time finding a food dispenser anywhere.
Well, it takes a little more work than that to get food. And good water's even harder. But you'll figure that out soon enough. Here, take the armored suit. It won't help feed you, but it should keep you from being food for anything else. Or anyone else. That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun.
What's the book you're working on?
Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot at me with mean words.
Tell me about the pay.
Oh, caps, chems, meds, and maybe even a few unique inventions, if you do a good job. I'm sure I've got something that'll catch your eye. With a little ingenuity, you can turn a pile of junk into a mountain of caps. And there's no shortage of junk. So, will you help out?
I guess that sounds like a great idea.
Good enthusiasm! Now, I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first?
I'm going to hate myself for saying this, but tell me about radiation.
Well, that's what I need your help for, isn't it? I know lots about it from books, but I never seem to get a live example. Not for long, anyway. So I need you to get a bit of radiation poisoning, so I can study its effects. Oh, not a deadly dose, of course. I can fix you up before that.
You want me to get irradiated? How can that possibly be worth it for me?
Oh, don't worry so much about it. I'll be here waiting with a nice tall glass of rad-cleansing Brahmin milk for you when you get back. Well, mostly just a whole lot of Rad-X and Rad-Away. And maybe even a more reliable way to get rid of radiation. Assuming it works, of course.
Okay. I'll get irradiated. Just be ready to fix me up when I get back.
Oh, you're a peach. Or at least some sort of hardy fruit that grows in the savagely irradiated mockery of agriculture we have nowadays.
Newt fruit?
Now, 200 rads should be enough for basic sickness. But if you can get 600 or more rads, my test will be even more accurate.
I'm going to
Just
hate
make
myself
sure you
for
can
this.
get back here, and I'll see to it that you're well taken care of.
Have you thought about disarming the bomb?
Oh, I couldn't do that. It'd be a real blow to those nice folks in the church. Besides, it's not like that bomb ever hurt anyone. Live and let live, right?
Do you sell any specialty items?
Do I ever? I've got the schematics for something called a rocket launcher. I sell all the components too, so you can make the weapon yourself. Don't worry about ammo. This baby shoots all the junk you might find out there in the wasteland. Ashtrays, teddy bears, you name it. In fact, if you ever need to make any custom weapons, feel free to use my workbench here in the shop. All you need is the schematics and parts.
Can I ask you about your work and how my research fits into it?
Sure thing. I'm an open book. What do you want to know?
Why can't you do this yourself?
Oh, I haven't got nearly the experience in the wastes that you do. If I tried half of these things, I'd get my head blown off.
I guess
At
that's
least
a
you
vote of
look like you can
confidence.
really handle yourself out there. All I'm good at is coming up with the ideas and fiddling with junk for caravans.
I mean, you're trying to help.
I know, right? I figured instead of just helping out the caravans with odd junk, why not put my brilliant mind to work for everyone? And between my mind and your experience, this guide'll save 12 times more lives than those greedy merchants will.
I don't know, those caravans do help a lot of people.
Well, I guess they do bring important supplies here and there. But still, I can help out so much more than the boring old stuff they do. Writing this book will make a huge difference. Trust me.
Let's see what you have for sale.
Absolutely.
Do I really want to pick up a missile launcher? No, but I'll probably pick up a frag grenade. Won't hurt. My god, you actually have combat armor. You know, you actually have leather armor too, which is actually better than what I've got. Just the Badlands is 13 there, and the leather armor's yeesh. Of course, the combat armor is even better at a lower wow. Yeesh. Can I I could probably theoretically afford it. That is the big question. Do I want to get both of them and just combine them? Do I want to have her repair it? I mean, honestly, combat armor. I have lucked out. That is some nice gear. The DR of 13 that low? Screw it, I'm going straight for the combat armor. I'll get both of them too. And versus my own security helmets, 3. Yeah, well, I'm not even sure if they're that big of a difference. It's just that that one's fully repaired. 3 versus... yeah. I really did luck out with this vendor, didn't I? Alright, let's take a look here. I can kind of like the look of the Badlands outfit, to be fair. So, let's take a look at other stuff I can sell. I believe you need that. I believe that's for power armor, so that's not going to be useful to me. Can't definitely afford that. So then, do I have just any miscellaneous stuff I can sell? I do. Gotta say, Moira seems to have really been, despite all of my procrastinating, the best place to come right off. Because the stuff I'm getting from her, really useful. I'm happy.
Good hunting. Unless it's a steaming pot.
You can actually repair my combat armor. And the combat helmet. Alright, not bad.
I couldn't tell you, really. I talked to Manya if you care that much. She's lived in Megaton longer than anyone. See ya.
That was surprisingly effective. And I got some nice combat armor out of it. Let's take a look at that, shall we? You get 21 and 4. That is not half bad. I really lucked out. Alright, let's go back to the trader stuff. We're still schmoozing. Still, that really lucked out. And,
Away in Atom's glow, burned from you in the fire of his brilliance. Each of
Get it over with.
us shall give birth to 1 billion stars formed from the mass of our wretched and filthy bodies. Each of us shall be mother and father to 1 trillion civilizations. Each of us shall know peace, shall know an end to pain, and shall know Atom in his glory. I urge you, my friend, come, drink with me and pray.
oh, I'm drinking.
Glorious Atom,
I am
I
drinking.
give...
And I am going to continue drinking. Because this calls for some vodka. If I'm going to be this stupid. And she wants 600, right? Oh boy.
Unto you these feeble bones, I present to your will this frail body. I beg of you to use me as your vessel, guide me to your brilliance, divide each particle, and give relief to this rotten flesh.
You know what?
Cast the fragile form
Screw
of this
it.
ephemeral body.
We're standing
into
here.
new
Let's talk to
life
this crazy
in the
professor,
forge of
right?
Who have we here? Could it be a new addition to our humble little community?
I have to admit, you're a
Dear
nice guy.
child, welcome. Welcome to Megaton. I am Confessor Cromwell, prophet of Atom and father of the undying glow. Please, child, come to the church any time at all.
Can you give me directions around town?
In each our own way, we are all lost. Where would you like to be, sister?
Closest clinic?
Atom can only heal the wounds of the soul. For wounds of the body, you should see Doc Church. His clinic is directly to the north of the church.
Weapons dealer?
It saddens me to think how quickly we resort to violence.
Equipment? General store?
Seek out Moira at Craterside Supply, although the true pilgrim relies on Atom to supply all that he needs.
Talk about something else?
What do you wish to discuss?
Tell me about the church?
Yes, what would you like to know?
What do you believe?
The Church of the Children of Atom is based on the idea that each single atomic mass in all of creation contains within it an entire universe. When that atomic mass is split, a single universe divides and becomes two, thus signifying the single greatest act of Atom's creation. Occasionally, a divine event occurs, and trillions upon trillions of new universes are created. The last such event took place here 200 years ago, where most of the lost children of Atom see that event as simple war and devastation. We see creation and unification in Atom's glow.
So you worship the bomb.
Those who were called to Atom during the Great Division were very fortunate. They were permitted to aid in the process of Atom's creation. We seek the same, both in symbol and in fact, and the bomb, as you call it, represents Atom's capacity for creation. We kneel before it and ask that Atom call us to aid him. We pray that out of our meager bodies, he will create new life.
Let's talk about something else.
As you wish.
Have you ever traveled outside Megaton?
In my youth, I traveled quite a bit, but that was a different life. I assume that you are seeking information and advice, yes? The only advice that I can offer is this. You will find no wealth in the wasteland greater than that which you will find within yourself. Bask in Atom's glow, and you will understand.
What's the news?
News? My friend, I take effort not to be involved in such worldly business. Earthly pursuits distract from Atom. Of course, now that you mentioned it, I've noticed that Moira has hired a mercenary to protect her goods. The man never sleeps, so they say.
What can you tell me about Megaton?
Megaton, Atom's sacred village. He has chosen this place for the site of his shrine, and we have been called. Outsiders ask us, why did you build a town around a bomb? To them I say, the bomb brings the promise of division and the gift of the glow. The bomb is us. The bomb is Atom, and thus we are Atom, awaiting the day in which each of us gives birth to 1 trillion new lives.
You accept donations?
Why, yes, we do. How much would you like to donate?
I'll give you 10 caps.
Bless you, child.
I'm done.
Very well. Walk in the glow.
I mean, I kind of am, aren't I?
How are you? Been better.
Behold! He is
Leo's
coming
stalled,
with the
you know.
clouds,
He's a junk.
and
a
every
total
eye
cannibal.
shall be blind
He
with his
sells
glory.
stuff, too. Late at
Every
night, in the
ear shall be
process.
stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice.
It's all so
Let
sad.
the
you
men,
have to laugh.
women,
Know what I'm
and
saying?
children of the earth
But hey,
come forth
have a good day, all
to
right?
gather and
Peace
behold
be
the
with you.
power of Atom. Let those who dwell here in his favored land attend now to the words of the prophet of Atom. Come forth and drink the waters of the glow, for this ancient weapon of war is our salvation. It is the very symbol of Atom's glory. Let it serve as a reminder of the division that has occurred in the past, and the resplendence of the promise of our division in the times to come. Give your bodies to Atom, my friends. Release yourself to his power. Feel his
I think I have
glow
enough radiation.
and be divided.
I'm virtually glowing myself. Alright, Moira. Please tell me you have a way of getting rid of that many rads. Because, my goodness. Well, Moira.
Oh, feeling a bit under the weather? Or a bit over the Geiger counter?
I'm really uncomfortable with getting irradiated.
Not even for humanity? Not even for science?
Can we talk about the radiation?
Oh, feeling a bit under the weather?
Can we just move on? I'm about as radiation as I can get without burning a hole in your floor.
I can tell you're positively glowing. Now, just hold on and try not to move. Tell me how it feels, and I'll get you fixed right up.
Oh, I feel fine. Never better. No problem at all.
Oh, you poor dear. Putting on a brave face like that. Well, don't worry. It'll all be better. And it's for a good cause. Now, let me take a few notes, and I'll handle that nasty radiation with a bit of my own homemade Radcure concoction. I've never had a chance to test it out on someone so heavily dosed. Oh, but I'm sure it'll work out fine. Exciting, isn't it? Okay, a little Brahmin milk, a couple magnets, and maybe a few happy thoughts. Well, you're alive! Oh, that's the good news. But there was a little side effect. A teeny tiny, mutation. But it seems to be benign, at least. Here, take a few radiation chems as my little way of saying, I'm sorry I twisted your DNA like a kitten with a ball of yarn.
I'm ready to continue my research after you've turned me into a mutant.
I've got to see how safe it. I need someone to. And that'll cover the first section.
Let's go look for the food.
Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old super-duper mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it.
All right. What's the pay?
Hopefully, you'll be finding food and medicine, but I could sweeten the deal by paying more food when you get back, regardless of the results. While you're away, I can at least search through my junk and see if there's anything that'll go with old food to make it more appetizing.
All right, I'll check it out.
Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine, too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay? Have fun out.
Oh, that's not good. Well, maybe we can go that way. I still do have a bunch of scrap, don't I? I never turned it into this guy.
What do you need?
Buying some scrap?
I sure am.
Just take all the scrap I have.
Well, all right. Well, back to work.
So, we'll stop by our little safe haven, our little mini vault, drop some stuff off, and then head... Where are we heading to that's going to have food? Moira, what madness have you sent us off to?
Need some grub? Try the brass lantern.
Ah, welcome, weary traveler. You look like a traveler in need of relaxation and the finest of chemical assistance. Well, wander no more, my good friend, for I am Doc Hoff, procurer of the finest of medical goods and chemical assistance. Now, how may I help you?
Tell me about your trade, caravan.
I provide food, drinks, and discreet chemicals to discerning customers around the wasteland. I help ease the suffering of my fellow man. For a price. I don't have a home office exactly, but I organize much of my trade with Ernest Rowe in Canterbury Commons.
Can you repair stuff?
For a price, sure.
Not quite as good as Mura. Alright.
See you next time.
Need some grub?
So,
I'm a brass lantern.
let's take a peek, shall we? At the Super Duper Mart, though we're going to have to pop back to the vault and dump a bunch of stuff. But at least for now, we can take a quick look, and before we do that, let's make sure we're wearing stuff that will keep us from getting shot at, or protect us from being more dead when we're shot. I'm hanging on to that. And actually, now I'm a bit better protected. Let me switch over to my preferred weapon, the baseball bat. It's more this way, isn't it? Okay. The guns may be nice, but the baseball bat is where it's at. Until I can find a better melee weapon. Those notes I picked up do mention there being another hideaway here at the water tower. I would prefer more spread out hideaways, but we can at least take a look at it. Wonderful! Giant ants! Mm-hmm. Well, not actually sure how we get in. Well, we can investigate it later. Main goal, after all, is to scope out the mart of Super Duper. Stay around the corner. If there's someone going to come, let them come to us. Oh my goodness. Well, you only live once, right? I really should have went with the gun, shouldn't I? I don't have 32 ammo. Motherfucker. My goodness. I don't even want to know what's going to be inside. Given that thing was outside. I mean, looks like it's mostly raiders, which, to be fair, well, they were pretty tough when I had a basic armor, but now they got the combat armor. I don't know, maybe. Just maybe. But kid, why are you running towards me?
Those monsters, they're gonna get me.
The heck's your problem?
Those things, they're gonna get me too. Can't stop now.
Hey, kid, it's okay. I'm a big, tough lady. I can take care of you.
You look stronger than all the other grown-ups. Can you protect me?
I kinda gotta know what's going on first.
Those big things. They're all over Greyditch, and they killed everyone. Please, mister, please find my papa.
What happened?
It used to be kind of nice. No one bothered us there. I guess because we were so close to DC. There were 7 of us living there in tall, old brick houses. I think I'm the last one left. Those things took everyone else.
Do you know the others in town very well?
Nah. People don't like to stay long in Greyditch. The DC ruins aren't a great place to make a home, you know. In fact, Papa was talking about moving on soon. We've been here for maybe a year.
Who else lived in Greyditch?
Besides me and my papa, there was Doc Lesko, who stayed with us, and Will Brandis, and his mama and papa, too. I guess they're all gone now.
Let me ask you something else.
Alright. What is it?
Mind if I ask about some of the people who lived here?
Nah, go ahead.
Doc, let's go.
He was a strange man. He paid Papa some caps to help him build a shack and carry a bunch of junk into it. Papa called him an egghead, but his head was shaped regular, so I didn't get it.
Where did he stay?
He spent all of his time in that shack next door to my house. Every time I'd sneak in there, he'd be sitting at that funny-looking TV machine with the green words pushing buttons.
Do you know what he was doing in Great Itch?
Nah, he was a nice man, but he never wanted to play with me very much, and we barely talked. All I know is he was all gone when the ants started showing up. I think they got him too.
Do we have any weird stuff in his place?
I don't know. All kinds of doohickeys. Boxes with lots of lights, some funny glass bottles. Oh wait, he had a big, clunky, shiny man too. That was kind of neat.
Other people?
Yeah?
Brandis.
Well, there is Will. He was sorta my friend. And then there was his dad and his mom.
Where'd they live?
Right across the street, actually. It was pretty swell having someone to hang out with so close by.
You and Will are good friends?
Yeah, Will was super nice to me. He was like a year older than me, I think. He even shared his comic books with me. We explored pretty much every bit of Great Itch we could find. I think that's why the ants don't bother me. I have good hiding spots.
And Will's parents?
Well, his mom was nice too. She was kind of quiet, but she always took care of me and my papa when we came over. I think she was sad that my mom was gone. Will's dad was... well, I don't want to be mean, but he was kind of scary.
How?
He was like always watching me and my dad real careful, like he didn't trust us or something. He always kept staring at us from the windows of his house and typing stuff into his TV box. Will said his dad was like an old soldier or something, but he didn't like doing that stuff, so he quit. Yeah?
Let's get to a new topic.
Alright. What is it?
Tell me more about the things attaching Great Itch.
Well, they're big, ugly things that crawl around
Ants.
on 6 legs. They got huge teeth and skitter around grabbing everything in their path. My papa would always say they're fucking ants. Well, that's what he used to call them anyway. I just call them fire ants.
Is there a special way to hurt them?
My papa had a gun. He said it hurt those things. But he said they were the dumbest fucking ants he ever saw. He kept telling everyone to shoot for their antenna. Whatever that means.
Have they always been around?
Nah. Those things started coming around only in the last few months. At first, they just crawled around outside our town. But later, they came into town. And, well, you know the rest.
Let me ask you something
Alright.
else.
What is it?
Where's your house?
Look for the house nearest to the billboard. That's sticking out of the ground. It's pretty close to the diner. You can't miss it.
Alright, I gotta look for your dad.
You will? Really? Thanks a whole lot. My house is the one closest to the huge sign and the old diner. Please.
I'll give it a shot. Look, is there anything you could help me? It could save lives.
Nope. I got it.
Is there anywhere you can hide while I search?
Well, there is the personal shelter next to the old diner. Papa always said to stay away from it. But I guess it's supposed to be safe. I'll head over there and wait inside. Hurry back.
Now the question is, do I want to go fight fire ants or raiders? Screw it. Moira started us up. Let's do the raiders and then we'll deal with the fucking ants later. And that pretty much confirms it. Because I am now over encumbered. I need to sort my inventory. So, with that said, and this madness underway, let's call it here. And I'll see you guys all next time, where we deal with, well, fucking ants, raiders, and probably a minefield. We'll see how much we get done next time. Peace out, everybody.